So in last class we were discussing about fuzzy inference system. Fuzzy inference system. Okay, in today's class we shall discuss about two of the Mamdani fuzzy inference systems. FIS, fuzzy inference system. So before discussing how to evaluate this fuzzy inference system, let us learn the steps involved for computing the output. Okay. The following steps are to be computed. First step is set of fuzzy rules need to be determined in this step. What are the set of fuzzy rules needed? To be determined in this step. So in the second step, by using input membership function, the input would be made fuzzy. So third step, establishing the rule strength by combining fuzzified inputs according to fuzzy rules. Fourth step, determine the consequent of rule by combining rule strength and output membership function. Fifth step, for getting output distribution, combine all the consequence. Finally, defuzzified output distribution is obtained. Okay, some set of steps in the Mamdani fuzzy inference system. You have two models in the Mamdani fuzzy inference system. One is max-min inference method and the other one is max product inference method. Okay, in the first case, two cases where we are considering two inputs. Okay, two methods, two inference methods are there. Max-min inference method, first one, and next one is max product inference method. Second one is max product inference method. Okay, so here we will be learning how to evaluate each method. First, max-min inference method. So if you need to consider two fuzzy rules. Okay, first fuzzy rule, if x1 is a1, x2 is a2, then y is b. Suppose here you are considering two inputs, two antecedents and one consequent. Okay, two fuzzy inputs resulting in one fuzzy output. Okay, so we are considering two simple fuzzy rules which contains two antecedents and one consequent. So please note down this. Please note down rule 1. If x1 is a11 suffix and superfix and x2 is a21, then y1 is b1. And operation, here we are using in the first rule and. In the second we are using or. Okay, so in the first we are using and, in the second we are using or. If x1 is a12 or x2 is a22, then y2 is b2. So you are mentioned with x1 2.5, x2 3. So corresponding membership functions, graphically you are indicating this membership functions. So in this membership function, first case, first rule 1, if x1 is a11, So x1 is 2.5 given. X1 is 2.5. So corresponding to 2.5, you are indicating this is 2.5. You are indicating corresponding membership function value 0.8. Okay. X2 is 3. Corresponding to 3. The membership function value is 0.4. So AND operator. Here you are using AND operator. So you will be considering which operator? Which connectivity? Either maximum or minimum? Please anyone respond. Corresponding to AND, either we consider maximum or minimum. When we are considering AND, we consider maximum. OR operator? OR operator. Minimum. Okay, so among these two, which is see in the connectivities, we in last class we have learned the connectivities: AND operation, OR operation, negation, implication also we have considered. Okay, so here you can see when we are considering 2.5, 2.5.8, 3 corresponding membership function 0.4. So as we are using AND operator, we go for minimum membership function, minimum of the membership function. So we are having 0.4, minimum of 0.8, 0.4. We consider 0.4 is the minimum value. So corresponding shaded area here, the shaded area, this part is the resultant B1 for your output. Okay, this area, shaded area, is giving you your B1 pertaining to first rule. Okay, when x1 is 2.5, corresponding membership function value is 0.8. When x2 is 3, corresponding membership function is 0.4. As your rule is using, your first rule is using AND operation. So we go with the minimum of both the membership function. Second rule is used with the OR operation. So when you are going for OR operation, we go with the maximum of the two membership functions. So correspondingly, second rule corresponding to 2.5, the membership function value is 0.3. Corresponding to 3, the membership function value is 0.7. So maximum among these two is 0.7. Okay, so after obtaining this shaded area in B1 and B2, you need to go for overlapped region, considering these two outputs B1 and B2, overlapped region. This is the resultant output for your fuzzy inference system, which need to be defuzzified. Okay, here final output of the Mamdani fuzzy inference system using max minimum rule, max minimum method. You are getting your final output is this cross shaded area. This cross shaded area. Hope it is visualized for everyone. This cross shaded part is the final output which need to be defuzzified into crispy sets. Okay, hope you have understood. Next, going to next method, that is max product inference method. So in the max product inference method, again you are taking same two rules. Okay, rule 1, if x1 is a11, x2 is a21, then y1 is b1, or and in first rule or in second rule. Okay, only variation here is you are going for truncated membership function. That is, you are scaling down your membership function value. So corresponding to 2.5 in the first rule, corresponding to 2.5 you have your membership value 0.8. Corresponding to 3 you have 0.4. Okay, resulting in AND operator, you are considering minimum of the two membership functions. So here you need to go for scaling down of your triangle. So this part, this shaded part, scale down of your membership function is considered. Only this part of the triangle is your resultant output in the max product inference method. Okay, similarly here you will scale down your triangle. You will scale down your triangle so that, so this is your resultant output of B1 in the max product inference method. This is triangle, smaller triangle in yellow lines, and this triangle in yellow lines in B2 will be your scaled membership function, resulting in your defuzzified output of the fuzzy inference system. So final output is this one, which need to be defuzzified. Okay, defuzzification is to be done for the output, final output. So in the Mamdani fuzzy inference system, you have two methods, max minimum method and max product method. So in the max minimum method, directly from the given set of fuzzy rules, you are evaluating your membership functions and corresponding output overlap area, shaded area you are considering. Okay, which need to be, this final output is needed to be defuzzified. You need to defuzzify the distributed output, final fuzzy inference system output. Whereas in max product inference method, you are going for scaling down of the membership function. Scaling down. Okay. The resultant, the consequent is to be obtained by scaling down the membership function, resulting in triangular area, whereas in the previous case you have obtained in the trapezoidal form. Okay, in the previous case you have obtained the trapezoidal form, cutting down your triangular area up to the shaded part. Okay, in the max minimum method and max product method, both methods are coming under Mamdani fuzzy inference system. Okay, here we have considered two simple rules which has two antecedents and one consequent. Antecedents are x1 is a11 and x2 is a21. Then y1 is b1. All this a1, a2 are fuzzy sets only. Okay. Rules. If then rules. In the second rule, you are considering OR operator, which has again two antecedents and one consequent. Okay. Hope it is clear for everyone. So in next class, we will be discussing about Sugino fuzzy model, Takagi Sugino fuzzy model and defuzzification methods. So if anyone have any queries, you can ask me. In your chat box, you can ask if you have any queries regarding Mamdani fuzzy inference system. Mamdani fuzzy inference system. Max product rule. Someone is asking max product rule again. So let me see same fuzzy rules. We are considering same fuzzy rules. If x1 is a1, so corresponding to x1, you have considered corresponding to x1 2.5, you have considered what is the corresponding membership function value. Okay, first rule, in the first rule, if x1 is a11, so corresponding membership function value is 0.8. If x2 here, if x2 is 3, so corresponding membership function value is 0.4. So here you are given with triangular membership functions. All the membership functions are triangular. Okay. So what is the values corresponding to each x1 and x2? Okay, here first rule, in the first rule you are having AND operation. So when you are having AND operation, in last class we have learned, if you are having AND operation, we need to consider minimum value. Let me show you the other thing also. Hope you are able to see my screen. See here, when two fuzzy sets are given, okay, when two fuzzy sets are given, A and B, union operation, union or or operation, okay, you are considering maximum of both. Okay, so here in the intersection of two fuzzy sets and operation, you are considering minimum of both, minimum of minimum among both. Okay, so from your basic fuzzy rules, you are having your membership function values. See, your x1 value is 0.5, x1 value is mentioned as 2.5, x2 is 3. Pertaining to 2.5, pertaining to 2.5, the corresponding membership function value is 0.8. Pertaining to 3, x2, x2 3, the membership function value is 0.4. So among these two antecedents, you are given with the fuzzy rule. If x1 is a11 and x2 is a21, then y1 is b1. So here AND operation is mentioned. So you are going for minimum of the two membership functions, 0.8, 0.4. Among these two, which is minimum value. Okay, so corresponding mapping of 0.4 in your output. In your output, you will be getting the B1, this trapezoidal area. This trapezoidal area is your B1 in max minimum method. Okay. Similarly, for second rule is if x12 is a12, x2 is a22. You are mentioning with the same values. X1 is 2.5, x2 is 3. So corresponding to 2.5, again you have a membership function value of 0.3. Corresponding to x2 3, you have membership function value of 0.7. So as they are using for OR operator in the second rule. In the second rule, we are using OR operator. So pertaining to OR operator, we are considering maximum membership function value. So mapping the maximum membership function value, this shaded region is your output B2, output B2. So finally, you need to go for region of intersection with these two B1 and B2 shaded area. Okay, so maximum shaded area you need to consider again. So you need to defuzzify this output. This is not final output. This is the output of fuzzy inference, Mamdani fuzzy inference system. You need to defuzzify this final output again. That is in your max minimum method. Coming to max product inference method. In the max product inference method, you will consider scale down of your triangle. Okay. Earlier we have truncated. We have cut down the only considered shaded area in the max minimum method. But here in the max product inference method, we will be scaling down your triangle to the either minimum or maximum membership function value. So here again your first rule is using AND operator. So you need to consider minimum of both the membership function values. 0.8, 0.4 among these two minimum value, that is 0.4. So you are scaling down this triangle from 0.4 to this region. Okay, scaling down, reducing your height of your triangle to 0.4. So scaling down your triangle, that is your membership function. So this shaded region, yellow lines region, is your B1 output for first rule. Similarly, B2 output, again you are scaling down the triangle, scaling down, that means reducing the height of your triangle to the resultant membership function value. Okay, so here second rule OR operator. So you need to consider maximum of 0.3 and 0.7. 0.7 is your resultant value. So overlapping regions of 0.4 and 0.7. You need to consider again defuzzification of this overlapping of the fuzzy inference system. That defuzzification method which we will be learning in our next class. Hope it is clear for everyone. In the max product method, we are scaling down your output to the resultant membership function value. Okay. Hope it is clear for everyone. Please respond. Yes. You want me to repeat? I will repeat again. Scaling down to the resultant membership function value. See, in the first rule, you are using your AND operator. In the second rule, you are using your OR operator. So corresponding to AND operator, you need to consider minimum value. Corresponding to OR operator, you need to consider maximum value of the two membership functions. Okay. So in the first case, max minimum method, we are directly considering truncated value, that is the cut down value, trapezoidal area is your resultant. Okay, first rule AND, so you are using minimum of the two membership functions. Second rule OR, so you are using maximum of two membership functions, that is 0.7. So this is your shaded region. So combining these two shaded region is your output of the fuzzy inference system, Mamdani fuzzy inference system. Whereas in the second case, in the second case, the max product case, we are directly scaling down to the resultant membership function value. See, your membership function value means you are able to describe crispy sets. Suppose if you are considering a set of people with different ages, okay, young age, middle age, old age. So you are able to classify the group of people based on their age, 10 to 25, young age, 25 to 45, middle age, or 55, 25 to 40, 55, middle age. Above 55 age, you are considering it the people to be old age. Okay, similarly, you are able to describe in your crispy values, you are able to describe either true or false only. But in case of fuzzy values, you are able to explain whether it is completely true, highly true, or mediumly true, like that. Completely false or average true, averagely it is false, like that. You are able to describe in different words. Okay, suppose if you are driving a vehicle, if you are driving vehicle, so at what speed you are driving, if you are asked at what speed you are driving, means either fast or slow. Okay, yes or no answers only. But if you want to describe in detail describing that I am moving at a speed of 80 kmph, which is fast, very fast, or medium fast. Okay, just fast, like that. You are able to describe your fuzzy sets. In case of fuzzy sets, you are able to describe in different descriptions. Likewise, you have different types of membership functions: ellipsoidal, triangular, bell shaped, gradient shaped, like that. You have different varieties of membership functions. Okay, hope it is clear. రూల్ 1 లో స్టార్టింగ్ పాయింట్స్ 1 2 3 కి చేంజ్ అవుతూ వెళ్ళాయి కదా, ఎందుకని మేడం? See, you are considering here membership function 1 2 3. 1 కి ఈ వాల్యూ, 2 కి ఈ వాల్యూ, 3 కి ఈ వాల్యూ మార్క్ వెళ్తుంది అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ predefined. You are considering triangular membership function here. Okay, each membership function is described with a triangular membership function. Okay, so fuzzification we shall continue in next class with the other method, Takagi-Suguno fuzzy method. Okay, we shall continue with the defuzzification methods. Hope it is clear for everyone. We have described Mamdani fuzzy interference FIS system, fuzzy inference system, fuzzy inference system. So in the fuzzification, you have different methods, okay, which we are learning one by one. So in the Mamdani fuzzy inference system, you have learned two methods, max minimum method and max product method. Hope it is clear.